Here's the honest truth that most videos like this will not tell you. The most powerful way to make a man miss you has almost nothing to do with him and everything to do with you. Welcome back. I am genuinely glad you found your way here today, because this is a conversation that I think deserves to be handled with real honesty, not just a list of dating tricks that feel satisfying in the moment, but leave you no closer to the love and connection you are actually looking for. Today, we are talking about 7 ways to make a man miss you, and yes, every single one of these actually works. But I want you to understand something before we dive in. The reason they work is not because they are clever strategies. They work because they are expressions of a woman who has a full, self-directed, emotionally grounded life. And when a woman like that steps naturally back into her own world, a man who was paying attention feels that absence in a way that no manufactured unavailability could ever replicate. So as we go through these 7 ways today, I want you to hold 2 questions gently in your mind. The first is, does he miss me? And the second, the more important one, is, am I building a life that I genuinely miss returning to? Many women experience this particular dynamic at some point in their dating lives. You meet someone, the connection feels real, things start well, and then slowly, almost imperceptibly, you begin to feel the energy shift. He becomes a little less responsive, a little less present. He still reaches out, but it feels more casual than intentional. And so, quietly, without fully realizing it, you begin adjusting yourself to reverse the shift. You text a little less. You wait a little longer before responding. You mention plans you may or may not have just to seem less available. And sometimes it works. He responds more. He shows up more. The warmth returns. But here is what many women notice if they are honest with themselves. The moment they relax back into their natural self, the cycle often begins again, because what they were practicing was the appearance of a full life, not the reality of one. Way 1. Return to your own life fully. The single most powerful thing that creates longing in a man is a woman who is genuinely, visibly invested in her own life. Not performed investment, real investment. When you are pursuing things that genuinely light you up, when you have friendships that fill you, when you are building something that matters to you, your natural unavailability becomes real, and real unavailability carries an energy that manufactured unavailability never can. Way 2, stop monitoring and start living. Many women who are trying to create emotional distance spend enormous amounts of mental energy monitoring their own behavior, timing texts, calculating response windows, rehearsing how available to seem. Here is what that energy actually does. It keeps you emotionally tethered to him, even while you appear to be pulling back. Genuine peace and genuine fullness feel entirely different. Step back not as a strategy, but because your own life genuinely deserves your attention. Way 3. Be warm but unhurried. There is a quality that deeply attractive, emotionally grounded women carry in their communication, and it is warmth without urgency. When she responds, the response is genuine and warm, but she is never anxious about response times. She is never adjusting her tone to manage his emotional temperature. Her communication reflects the natural rhythm of a woman whose life is full, whose emotional state does not depend on his replies, and who genuinely enjoys him without needing him to complete her. That quality is magnetic in a way that anxious unavailability never is. Way 4. Maintain your social world. A woman with strong, active friendships and social connections carries a different energy than a woman whose world has quietly contracted around one man. Your social life is not a distraction from the relationship, it's part of what makes you genuinely compelling within it. When you return from an evening with friends, laughing and full and happy, that energy is not manufactured, it's real, and a man who is paying attention feels it. Maintain your world not to seem interesting, but because your world genuinely is interesting. Way 5. Have standards that you actually hold. One of the most quietly powerful things a woman can do in dating is hold her emotional standards in a way that is calm and consistent rather than reactive. When something doesn't feel right, she names it or steps back, not dramatically, not with ultimatums, but simply because she knows what she will and will not accept. A man who has not experienced this in dating often doesn't realize what he has until it steps back with quiet dignity. Standards that are lived rather than announced carry enormous weight. Way 6. Let him initiate without engineering it. There is a difference between creating space for a man to step toward you and engineering situations to force his hand. Genuine space, the kind that comes from a woman who is simply living her life, invites a man to pursue naturally. Engineered space, the kind that comes from calculated moves, often creates confusion or pressure that pushes him further away. Give him room to reach toward you, but make sure the room is real. If he doesn't reach, that's information. Real interest steps forward. It doesn't need to be tricked into it. Way 7. Become someone you are proud of being. This is the most honest and most powerful of all 7. The woman who makes a man miss her in a deep and lasting way is not missing because she was strategically unavailable. She is missed because she was genuinely remarkable, and he is beginning to understand what her presence in his life actually meant. When you invest in becoming someone you are genuinely proud of, in your character, your growth, your warmth, your strength, you don't need to engineer longing, you naturally create it. If you are in a situation right now where a specific man seems uninterested or emotionally distant, I want to offer you something more valuable than 7 texting strategies. Take a quiet, honest look at your life right now, separate from him entirely. Are you doing the things that make you feel alive? Are your friendships active and nourishing? Are you building something professionally, creatively, personally that genuinely excites you? Are you maintaining your standards gently but consistently? If the answer to some of these is no, not because of who he is, but simply because life has gotten narrow and routine, that's your starting place. Not a new strategy, a new or renewed investment in your own life. And here is what I want you to sit with. A man who is right for you will not require you to engineer his interest. His interest will be naturally, consistently present because he can see who you are and he values it. The work of creating genuine attraction is the work of becoming genuinely yourself, not a better version designed for his approval, the fullest, most honest, most alive version for your own. The woman a man can't stop thinking about is not the woman who was perfectly managed her availability. She is the woman whose presence made his life feel fuller and whose absence reminded him of exactly what that felt like. Invest in that woman. She already lives in you. And I will see you in the next one.